frame by frame. Welcome.
Gonna do this again?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Hello, we're starting right now. Welcome!
Hey
to the
there!
Frame by Frame podcast. That's Zeller over there, he's pretty gay. My name is Tyler.
Oh.
I welcome you. Okay.
But, yeah, this is a brand new edition of the Frame by Frame podcast. A very special one, actually, obviously, because you can see it right here. Tyler's up there recording, well, up there, that's on my screen. And, yeah. So, this is kind of a bit of awkward, but, you know.
A bit of awkward, yes.
A bit of awkward, many awkward, much awkward.
How are you guys?
I'm good, I'm finally back!
I'm more back.
You know, I'm feeling pretty gay. Pretty gay. I think that's the best way to describe it right now.
Tyler, please.
Who are you two again?
Who? What?
I'm tired.
Oh yeah, before we get into anything, to any of you who are confused as to why I am like 7 feet away from my computer,
He's actually a professional
Businessman.
Yep.
He's actually just very homosexual.
He's
That's all
an
it is, really.
arcade sword.
okay,
Confirmed for business.
hands in the air.
Oh god.
I use a TV as my monitor, a 42-inch TV, and I don't want to sit like a foot away and, you know, be blind. So I have a desk and I just brought it back here. Looks very nice. That pretty much explains it all. Before we start...
So the only two suckers without webcams are Bakari and Tyler, huh?
Screw you.
But, Tyler, I believe you had some things to get across before we begin.
I did. Regarding the content on this channel, I know podcasts aren't always the greatest thing for everybody.
Hey!
And I know that the content on every podcast isn't exactly the most exciting thing in the world. Pardon that burp. Ew. It smells too. Anyway, regarding the content on this channel, I just want to let you guys know that we're coming out with some new content soon. I won't give away the name. I don't want to give away the name yet because I think it's kind of clever, even though Zeller and Bakari, like, no, it was Zeller and Morph who were ridiculing me in the staff calls
It's good.
about the name.
The theming, though, like, wow.
The theming, come on, it's so good. I don't even care. Anyway,
I'm good with it.
we're going to be doing gameplay commentary, you know, that usual bit. But aside from that, you know, I hope to be able to upload some animations up to our channel, such as, you know, the Smash Pig collaboration is definitely going to be hosted here. I was considering relocating the first one here, but, like, I wouldn't want to risk just plummeting the views. I'd rather have, like, the views maintained where they are, so I'll make an annotation in the first collaboration alluding to the second one, and yada yada yada. That aside, I also want to emphasize the fact, I want to emphasize the fact that... Emphasis! I want to emphasize the fact that we want to produce more content not related to Maple, because we have to keep in mind that Still Frame is an open media forum, and I want everybody to feel welcome here. I don't want just Maple animators crowding up the scene. And, I mean, you know, given people we're going to be talking about later, such as Woods, you know, seeing content like that makes me really happy on Still Frame, and I hope to see that grow. So I won't hold you guys up any longer. I'll just jump right into our quick reminders regarding Smash 2 Pig 2 first, of course. For all of you participating in the collaboration, there are no deadlines until the end of the month because of another collaboration that some of you guys are in. I won't give away the name because it's secret, supposedly.
So secret!
It's so secret, everybody knows about
Too
it.
bad, 90% of the community knows about it.
Yeah, of course. But anyway,
The elephant in the room.
like, anyway, basically, anybody who's in that collaboration is going to be, like, exempt from that, but starting the first week of next month, I want everybody to be started. No exceptions. If you aren't, you're just going to be booted. I don't even care.
Yeah, because, like...
Jordan, if you're watching this, please wake up from your slumber.
Please!
I need your OP, please.
We were just playing Get Amped with him.
And then, I guess we should just jump onto the winter tourney? Or does anybody else have any comments?
Tell them, how many people got booted the first time you,
around, like, 5. I like, the first deadline, I saw, like, 5 people didn't start, and I was like, no, if you guys can't even start within, like, the first week, no. Because I didn't ask for... My first deadline wasn't really, like, a preset time parameter. I was just saying you had to have this started. You had to have one... You could have, like 3 seconds. I don't even care. As long as you had something of substance. As long as you started.
Right.
But, in that sense, nobody... Like 5 people didn't start, and I just booted them right off the bat.
I started.
Damn.
Yes, you
Well-
did.
I'll have you know that I've started my part, but I haven't showed anyone yet.
That's okay.
Better show that shit.
Anyway, I guess we're moving on to SFC Winter 20 Round 2.
As of us recording it right now, it's due today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And
the
tomorrow-
polls are- yeah.
Gonna go out tomorrow. Yeah.
Forewarning though, Griffin, you're ugly.
Yes!
Oh.
Yes!
I was
you are
waiting.
hideous.
Oh
You are
yeah, I
hideous.
still didn't record that one line he asked me to record.
Yeah, he was telling me that, like, he was getting mad because you never sent him the voice acting lines for him.
Oh no, I feel bad now.
But,
Tell you what though, he was one of the people who got kicked out of my collaboration actually. And when I saw his tournament part, which he said he was busy with, I said no, I'm not even gonna buy it. Just leave right now.
You just couldn't deal.
I couldn't handle the UP.
yeah. That live stream video, though.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I hate you so much.
but, you know, that's a thing. It's gonna be happening. And, like, I guess this may be coming out tomorrow, so I guess when you're watching... To anyone who's watching this now, go check it out.
He's like the Ross of Nebula. I'm sorry, keep going.
No, he's
Oh
the,
god, that is...
No, he's the Natto of Nebula right now.
Okay.
I've seen one person's part. I won't mention who, but I think he got a pretty good chance. I mean, the animation might not be the best, but the scripting is very entertaining.
I have a very, very good guess as to who it may be.
Yeah, you probably know who it is, but yeah.
I won't say. I won't say. But yeah, aside from all that, like a while back, like a couple of weeks ago, or not weeks ago, just like last week, I made a video doing like a special announcement for fucking, sorry, language, for this podcast. For this podcast, considering that I'm having difficulties, but I'm also taking the idea. I forget who. I'm so sorry, but someone mentioned that there should be a podcast where it would just be all faction leaders. And it's happening. I do have a number of faction leaders with me, including Tyler. And it's possible that it's going to be very different in comparison to how these podcasts work. But it is a thing that's going to be happening, and do look forward to it around next month. And,
Indeed.
yeah.
There are some exceptions to those faction leaders who are participating and who are not, due to certain circumstances which shall not be mentioned. However, moving on.
We're going to be moving on to our shoutouts for this podcast. It's been a while, and I've been lagging a lot for getting topics, so we're just going to do 2 shoutouts for different media. So 2 for animation and 2 for art.
Alright, animation, I'm gonna say it. Holy shit, Woods! Thank you, Jesus! Thank you for all of your OP. Thank you. I highly appreciate your OP.
But yeah,
Yes, I know!
Woods League of Legends Yasuo animation got... Did it get what? It got front paged on the LoL Reddit?
And like 50k views, right?
Yeah, holy shit.
I'm happy for that guy, because when he left the Maple community, no one was really sure what he was going to do. Well, everyone knew he was going to. Everyone knew that he was going to do drawn animation, but no one knew that he would actually get so into League of Legends animations.
Well, rather, everybody knew he was going into drawn animation, but nobody actually believed he was going into drawn animation. Because you have people who say they're getting out of Maple animation, and then weeks later go back to Maple animation.
Yeah.
He's dedicated.
Yeah, man. I'll give you props, Wood. I'm really proud of what you did, man, and just keep going. I mean, you're getting better. You're if I had to offer any criticism, I'd just say like try to improve your your body dynamics, and maybe like see if you can get any facial expressions there, because it was like don't get me wrong, it was like amazing compared to like what any of us could probably do, but just offering a little bit of feedback. But yeah, man, I mean,
the animation was smooth, it looked nice,
It was
the sound effects were great.
It was beautiful.
Hyun's dojo, man, just go.
Make good, oh my god, I was loving that. Yes. Oh, I never even really I watched it a little bit later. Like, I think I watched it yesterday. It was good. I was like, damn! I remember when he first started doing drawing animations. His drawing animations at first were kind of weird, but they...
He's gotten so much better, though.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Derek's comment on YouTube being like, "Oh my god, you're gonna pass me up." Oh.
Yeah. You pass me up and keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, your video got more views than Baron. That's all I gotta say. I guess we should go to Elegance.
Yeah, the Elegance army
First and foremost,
collaborations.
I would like to say, sayonara, Elegance.
Yeah.
No, but have fun in the army, seriously.
Yeah, like, for those of you who don't know, one of a pretty well-known animator by the name of Elegance is heading out to the army. And so, like, Amit and a couple other dudes made a collab especially for that occasion. And to be honest, it was very sweet of them to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was, like, sweet. Like, I remember, there are a couple of Maple animators that have gone to the army. I remember, I really wish I could remember his name right now. Oh, Shahaf. He went, I don't know much, like, Shahaf, he went, like, to the army a really long time ago, and I don't know if he's still in the army or not. I haven't talked to him in a long time. But it seems like a lot of people go to the army, more than I really expected.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that whole collab was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. When I was first watching it, I thought it was gonna be something completely different. I didn't really know it was an actual like collab. But I was watching it, and I was like, oh my god, the sexiness of oh my god. The first part of it was just sexy everywhere. I was like,
well, I mean, it was animated by Sam, and
the Jet and the Sonic was my favorite part.
Oh my god,
the very end.
Jet.
I know, I laughed.
More ogre. I do believe it needed more ogre.
Many ogre, much more ogre.
Oh no, not here.
Somebody wants to know.
But yeah, seriously, like, it was a really damn good job to the two of you.
Yeah.
Super kudos. And
Super kudos, neat. Yeah, wow, cool, wow.
Wow.
Such appreciation.
Let's see. Moving on to what's going on in the art section. Two pretty separate genres of art on Stillfriend, really.
Feels so amazing.
Let's see. How do you say it? Ayaken's pixel art.
Ayaiken, something along those lines.
You have no idea how happy I got when I saw that.
Congratulations, we butchered his name.
Non-English name. There's a non-English H name.
Ayaiken!
But, you get the idea by the name. Pixel art. Oh my god.
You have no idea how happy I got when I saw it. Like, he wrote, I tried out sprite animation. Good. If I can't do it, I'll contribute with some sprites for other people to animate. And I got so happy. It was just like, oh my god, you're like the best guy ever.
Like, the fact that he made custom-made characters and he has his own style about him is really unique. Because I know, like, the only people I think did that would be about Psy, or people like that. Jack Bowser, maybe?
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
Like, to be perfectly honest, I would like, I wanted to start a project, and I can publicly announce this because it's probably not gonna happen. I really wanted to like gather a few spriters and artists and like start like a new form of template design, I guess you could say, like make like easy to use templates.
So like the MMSP?
No, more like MMSP. No, not Sprite Project. It's more like I wanted to make like different characters, like different style, not Maple sprites is what I'm trying to say.
Like Skullgirl.
Because, you know, as of right now, we're very heavily, like, Maple-oriented because, you know, our founding fathers came from the origins of, you know, Maple. And in that respect, I'd like to move away from it, like a lot of us would. But the reason why we do Maple animation so frequently is because it's just very, very convenient, it's very accessible. Now, as to why that is, things like Bandstory, MapleMe, simulators, it's just easy to quickly create a character, grab resources, and go. Whereas with other sprites, you have to. You
gotta work.
Effort. Yeah, you gotta put effort, and
I'm not saying there's not effort in Maplemation, but there's a lot more work into trying to find resources and etc. Other than Maplemation.
Maple resources are so open and very easy. Everything else you have to like actually rip out. You have to use editors, and it's a pain in the butt for a lot of people. Whereas with Maple, you can just have and go.
Because if you're anything like me, you're just like effort something that I don't want to do.
Like I know like the creator of Maple, man. We could like if we wanted, I could create a simulator of most like anything. But you know, it all comes down to the factor of whether or not we have anybody in the community, like any artists and spriters in the community who would be dedicated to the time. I would go through this with more details, but like in short, I'd like to say that it would be similar to a project like how it would be similar to how Skullgirls creates their characters. You know, they draft out like they draft out their
Tori's face.
Skullgirls, what the
Too bad Skullgirls has like 10,000 frames for each character.
Yeah, well, I mean, not exactly like that, but they sketch out like each character done at like each like frame, and then they they use hard lines over it, and then they refine the image by like cleaning it up. Of course, with in regards to this, we could either keep the images like that so people could draw over them, or if we really wanted to, we could refine them even further and make them into sprites. So, I mean, that's just something that I'd like to throw in the air for any artists and spriters who want to collaborate together. But it looks pretty cool, so, yeah.
Like, yeah, to be honest, like, I know, like, just because of how Maple sprites are so, like, easy to customize and easy to make in your own image, which is also a reason why people don't exactly want to do other video game sprites. But anything in particular that would share that same factor, because like indefinitely I would animate Starbound sprites.
Oh no, god, yes.
They look beautiful, but
the old Wonder King craze.
Wonder King, let's not go back to that, Miles. That was a dark age in the history of our time. That was a very
people
dark,
actually
dark
animate Wonder King?
Listen, people didn't just animate Wonder King. They were Wonder King. People like created. Let's not get into it.
was Wonder King.
I was never around that time when that was like the.
It was a little bit before. It was a little bit before both of our time, but like I caught like the last drift of it when I was on the first swipe of Maplemation.
Wait, who here's played it? Everyone except Bakari?
I think I've played it once. I don't like really remember much.
It's literally the stiff clone of MapleStory.
Yeah, then it is. I have played it.
But there were voice actors, and there was like this black dude in the desert who was so hilarious to listen to.
If you want to talk about the stiff thing of MapleStory, you remember the MapleStory for Facebook?
Oh god.
MapleStory Adventures?
It's better than MapleStory Farmville.
Oh yeah,
oh my god, there's a MapleStory Farmville, you're
That's
lying.
right, there's Monster Life, that's what it's called.
No, it's like you go to MapleStory, then it's like, hey, MapleStory Farm, whatever.
MapleStory.
And then you click it, and it's basically Farmville, just with like MapleStory drawings.
No.
Pretty much, yeah.
And like they like force it upon you the first week they had it, like they're like big bold.
Yo,
guys.
It was like
we're like drafting like way out of control. we're going back into like nose diving into like how like Maple things. Anyway, I guess we should move on to the next shout out, which is a personal friend of mine.
Yeah, it is.
One of my best friends actually. Her name is DaniieDarko. And she posted an art haul recently because I was like, you know what, Dan, you should get on Still Framed and post things. But she was like, but people, I don't like peoples. And I was like, go. And she was like, okay. So she posted like a bunch of things.
That was easy.
But she posted like some, like, she does realism, moreover portraits, I guess you could say. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good stuff. Your thoughts?
I looked at it and I was just like, damn, like at first, like I hadn't really read the title thoroughly, so as I saw like the top of it, I was like, is this a portrait? Is this like photography? And I scrolled down, I was like, oh my god, this is drawing. Oh, the way she did the hair on the first one, I was just like, oh, gasm everywhere.
Very well shaded, like the highlights and everything.
Yeah,
the second one's eyes really get me.
Yeah, the second one's eyes are beautiful, like the way it's just like made, like the shape of it, it's just so perfect.
That's how I do
the
mine.
fact that the bridge of the nose isn't drawn with lines, it's shaded, like because like one major thing a lot of people always try to do when they do noses is they always try to draw the lines of the bridge of the nose, and that really it gives too much dark to it. You gotta like shade it in there so it's just like perfectly blended.
So yeah, totally.
Yeah, she did the eyes how I do my makeup. I was like, damn.
She has a small obsession with Dita monkeys. Just a small one.
A small one.
I don't see small anywhere.
But Denny is part of Nebula, yeah?
Yep. She is now a member of Nebula. Richard is no longer because I haven't seen that guy in like God knows how long.
Did you get around to making?
I did not update the thread yet, though.
Oh, well, I mean like making a Maple character for her.
She made one. She like I don't know. I have to like remake it because she sent me like a screenshot of it. She's not exactly like the most computer literate person I know.
Yeah.
So
there's that problem.
She's the new Rectum Raider.
Okay.
Oh no! Yeah.
But
yes.
Yeah. It really makes me happy to see all these talented people just contributing and then showing all of their stuff right here on the forum.
Is that the DevDeveri coming on camera?
Oh,
Ready?
his camera's loading.
It's me.
It's the DevDeveri!
There he is!
It's me!
Hello!
It's
So
me,
now I'm the
Mario!
only person who isn't showing.
Mudurhari.
Udhari. But yeah, those are this week's shoutouts. All to Woods for Yasuo animation, Emmett's Elegance Joins the Army collab, Ayaken's pixel art, and DaniieDarko's art hall. Congrats.
Congratulations, all
Beautiful people.
Well,
Beautiful people.
I would give you a round of applause, but that's very gay. Like,
You get...
He has his hands somewhere else.
like that one over there, and that one over there, and that one over there, and that one over there.
See,
put
you get a
yourself in the
golf
center.
clap from me.
But
Especially
That's all you get.
let's see. Another thing that's happening on Still Framed is that one of our moderators, 2K, is doing weekly discussions on Still Framed towards the community to get some feedback and thoughts. And I kind of want to bring that here, because since almost none of us exactly posted on the thread, so we'll do it here.
Basically, if you could fix this broken SFC system, what would you do?
Maybe we should start with the first one.
Maybe you should start with unfinished parts and short 5-second parts.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start with
There should be kind of a penalty for,
hold on.
like,
Hold on.
Guys, hold on.
A lot of stalling. We should. Bakari's right. We should probably start with the first one.
Okay.
And what it is what interests you here on Still Framed, and what brought you here.
Art.
The ogres.
Don't
Animation.
do this!
What basically brought me to Still Frame was, I was in Wea Bros, and everyone was posting links to Still Frame, and I was like, I don't usually use forums that often, and so, since everyone was posting in Still Frame, like Still Frame links and stuff, and I couldn't look at any art because it's mostly Bloody posting her art and stuff, and so I was like, alright, I'm gonna sign up for this, and so I signed up, and then, you know, I lurked for a long time, and then I was looking at animations, and I was just like, oh, Flash, I need to learn Flash, and then I started posting writings on Flash, and then looking at art, and then all this other stuff. I think Still Framed itself can be pretty interesting at some points. Some points, no one really posts anything, and so you sit there like, lurking, not sure what to read, or something.
Just waiting for something to happen.
Just waiting for something exciting to happen, like, I'm waiting for, like, the best art ever to come, or something.
Waiting for threads with, dare I say it, impact.
Oh my god! No!
Not here.
You know what they say about CX, the king of impacts.
I think that's Ein.
Yeah.
Ain't
Ain't in my ass!
Isn't Aaron, like, banned?
Maybe we should not talk about this in here.
Yeah, that is another story for another time. I'll say one thing, I came for animation because I was on Maplemation and everybody was just kind of making the great shift over to Still Frame, so I was like...
Great migration.
I came
Yeah.
a bit.
You were
I was just
gone
like,
for a while, man.
alright, let's go. Huh?
You were gone for a while. I remember, like, you were very active back when I joined, but then you kind of vanished for a while.
Yeah.
And now
I went into a lurking play TF2 all day, type of phase.
Yeah.
but now he's looking for kills and not on TF2.
Oh yeah, send him some man versus machine tickets.
Yeah, I will give you an animation, please.
He's
I need that
he's
shit.
actually serious. Like, if you give him man versus machine tickets, he'll do an animation for you.
Serious business, serious offers.
And he's a pretty damn good animator, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Getting on Steam right now.
Nah, but real talk, I came for the bitches. Nah, but seriously, like, when I first started to Still Framed, I was relatively skeptical, because when I was on Maplemation, you know, my actual derivatives were pretty set. I was comfortable with the way things were, animation team kind of closed down, so I was a little bit disappointed, didn't really have much to look forward to. And the content of Maplemation was just getting repetitive and boring, and frankly, nothing was growing, nothing was changing. And when I heard of Still Framed, like I said, initially I was skeptical, and Tezzeret, one of the people who's like dead as hell right now, was like, no, Still Framed has so much potential, yada yada yada, and I was like, alright, whatever. So I joined, didn't really post much, I was kind of in like, I was kind of like out of my mind, I guess you could say, not like out of my mind, but out of my right mind, rather. And I just, you know, I didn't really feel like posting. And eventually, as time went on, I kind of grew to like Still Framed, and, you know, content came out, and yada yada yada. The site improved. When we moved to V-Built, and that was a huge shift for us, just a huge shift for us. And I was very excited to see some of the staff grow and a lot of like events be coordinated. Then, soon enough, like not too long ago actually, I was on Skype one night, you know, just playing games, and as soon as I got off my last League of Legends game, and I was tired till around like 2 in the morning, Aiden messaged me, would you like to be a part of the staff? And I was like, you what? Yeah, and he was like, would you like to be a part of the staff?
What, mate?
You what?
What did you just say to me?
And here I am. He was like, yo, you're gonna be our dog, and I was like, gotcha. So now I'm the staff dog. Anyway, what about you, Bakari?
So I was like, I was at Maplemation, and then apparently every single animator I was like fond of is like left and created Still Framed. I was like, well, might as well join that too. So I joined it, and since I'm an animator myself, I'm always attracted to animation, so it's always fun to go and look at threads, and basically that's like the only drift I have, other than I just recently got accepted as a mod, so now I'm stuck there forever.
Hey!
So you're attracted to animations, are you? You find animations quite sexy?
He gets
we're
off of that.
We're not talking about my fat material tonight, alright?
He gets off that shit.
Listen, man, I mean, I understand, it's what you're into. I mean,
That's for the After Dark podcast.
No, I'm not judging.
I mean, Flash, man, oh man, have you seen fan art of Flash?
Girl!
Rule 34, man, it's just crazy. You know?
Here, be looking up
Rule 34.
I mean, I almost
seriously rolled.
I almost raped my microphone the other day.
Oh my god.
The struggle is real.
But,
Battle rages on.
Tyler.
Yep.
What not you. The other Tyler.
The other Tyler.
The other
Basically two Tylers.
What interests you about Still Framed?
Mainly the people and the ability to easily learn, because like when I found out about this place, like I had seen a video from I think Derek had posted something about it.
Derek!
And I was all like, hey, I want to actually see if I can start animating and actually get into this. Why don't I go here? And then I basically came here trying to learn how to animate, and then it turned into me just solely working on art completely. Just like, I don't understand why I like abandoned that. I'm still trying now, but it's like art's more of a focus of mine on here than it is animation.
SFC me, bitch.
Hybrids all day.
PvP me, what you got, homie?
PvP me in real life, bitch. 1v1. Let's go.
I'm ranked
Rapid
1 on
fight
Dragon
stuff.
12 years old, packing heat.
I talk about my passion form, and then I get challenged.
Talk shit, suck dick, bro. You know what they say.
Oh, BRB suck a dick.
So anyone want to do a 1-minute SFC?
Oh yeah, totally. Let's go.
No, let's do a pico. Let's do a picosecond SFC.
Oh, what?
Wait, we just got like ridiculously off topic. Now that I realize it, like.
We'll always topic.
We went from
Just okay, Zeller, why?
Oh, me.
What brought you here?
obviously we have discussed this like a while back in other podcast stuff of Bakari. I guess it was pretty much my curiosity of just, oh my god, why do you do this to me, guys? But yeah, it was pretty much my curiosity because
Pretty much.
I didn't know a lot about animation, and I didn't know much about like just everyone in the community in general, and I'm still surprised as to how much like just me as like just a status of just going up and just knowing people and people know me. But
Tyler, you're pretty good at that nose picking thing right there.
I guess what really interests me is just like what kind of capacity and talent people have to make very unique content, and how it just like turns people's heads or just open people's eyes, that sort of thing. And I wanted to do that too, and it's fun. And
now you're a super moderator.
I thought you were gonna say supermodel. I was like, he is supermodel status.
I remember I got so
and
mad at
bows.
you, Ziller.
Touch my
Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, like, cause like me, Glay, and Ziller were in a call, and it was like, oh, they're accepting mods. It's like, okay. Then we all applied, and Ziller was like, I'm not gonna get accepted as a mod. I mean, I'm already a guide. They won't accept me. 1 week later, hey guys, I'm a moderator now, so yeah.
Hey, I ain't no minded material, man. My name is Itoho. Man. Who the hell is
Well,
going
now
Itoho?
you're a mod, Bakari, so
Everyone is a mod now.
I'm
We have
close
3
6
mods
spreads,
here.
guys.
yeah. But yeah, I guess that's what it does for last week's discussion. I guess we could go to what's currently up. Is if you could change anything about SFCs or SFSs, the whole system about it, what would you do, or what would you change?
I'm not a frequent SFCer, so me personally, I don't particularly care, and I hate to say that because I'm a staff member, but regarding it, I mean, like I said, my real only concern, aside from like, you know, the crappy badge system or whatever it's called, is the short SFCs, man. Like, I don't mind one-day SFCs because you have the capacity to do something in 1 day, but like, I'm talking like 1 hour SFCs. I'm just sitting here like,
You know
1
how much
second
you gonna
SFC,
get done on
bitch.
that? Like 2 seconds. No, you
I
gonna
don't
get
like
a stand
fact.
post done, and then you're gonna get the background, and you're gonna be like, "This is my SFC girl. Here you go, 3 points."
movie clip, let's go.
Yeah.
With
Let me
the
just-
whole short
Stupid.
SFC thing, I don't like. There's people that'll do those 24-hour things, and then they'll come up with like short little clips of something that probably could have been good if it was, you know, complete. But then there's like nothing, and you can't really judge it because you don't know what you're looking at. Like, I wish they would kind of, if they're gonna do 24 hours, I wish they would like dedicate their entire 24 hours to it. Like, go absolutely 100% ham. And if they're not planning on doing it, I think they should at least make it like a 3 or 4 day minimum, or ask for
Right.
extensions at least.
Like, damn, I had to go walk my dog for an hour. Let me just get 1 more hour, yo. I had to go walk my dog.
I did a 1 hour SFC with Glay once, and but the thing about Eric is that he's
He's a very
like
fast
the
animator.
fastest animator.
Oh my
he got
god.
like he got
Gotta
like
go fast.
he got like 17 seconds done in
Just
1
like
hour. I'm
your
like,
fight. I'm like,
How much does he have now for Smash Pig?
I don't
Like
know.
he's already past a minute, I think.
Yeah, he's past a
You
minute.
kidding me?
Like
That's
a
a
minute,
good
he's like
man.
a minute and 20 seconds or something.
When did he start? When did he start animating?
He started animating when he was like 9, and he's 15 now. So you know.
When did he start? When did he start his entry?
It was like he got over a minute like the first couple days.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
No, the
Like
first
literally-
day.
The first day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the day of his acceptance, he started and like went ham.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Sick
I could
deal.
never do that.
Sick deals.
Sick deals.
Sick deal.
I'm jealous of his capacity to animate so fast. I mean,
I'm
when
gonna be like
my
I'll
part was
only
like,
admit- Go ahead.
no, my part on the 1 hour SFC we had was like 8 seconds long, and somehow I won it. I have no idea, but you know.
saying, Tyler?
Well, me personally, I'll admit it right now. Among like, I'm not like the fastest Flash animator. Cause you know my derivatives are GIF, and me personally, I'll probably struggle a little bit. That's why I made it so much time, not only for myself, but because I know the newer animators haven't done anything past like 2 minutes. And considering each pig collab part is like I think 2.5 minutes, or is it 2 minutes?
Just 2 minutes. 2 minimum.
2 minutes minimum.
Don't make people shit their pants again.
Yeah. Tori, stop being sexy. Anyway,
I don't think she can hear you.
It's okay. Fucking Christ. No, but
Shit, hear you.
like I don't know, man. Yeah, it's like I'm not that fast of an animator, so what else?
I don't animate at all.
I'll keep my eye on you, Tyler. I got your back, bro.
Who's Tori? I don't even know, man.
I don't know, man. Who's Tori? I don't know.
I animate like I play Skyrim. Like I'll do like
My
I'll
brother's
go
playing
ham
Skyrim
on
right
it
now.
for like a small section, and then once I quit, I don't touch it for a very long time.
I have that problem. Like the first day I start animating something, I go like full out ham.
Inspiration next day.
Like in my
Secret collab entry, super secret.
wait, I'm just gonna release my horrible afro here. Alright.
Look at that sweet ass afro.
Yeah. I
love
didn't
it.
brush it today. No,
Keep it
but
real.
like I made about 20 seconds the first day, and the minimum was 1 minute. So like, and then like in like 2 other months, I just slacked off. And yes, my afro is aggressive. Aggressive.
No one's gonna see that. No one's gonna see that.
Aggressive.
That box
Still.
shenanigans.
If only
Alright.
you knew.
Any other thoughts? If you were
Brain
to,
fart.
Like
if
it,
you were to change anything about SFCs or SFS,
like with the minimum thing that we were
Oh.
talking about the 5
okay,
seconds.
so it
and
like
stuff
it left my mind, but seeing the same shit over and over and over, because I know a couple people who will animate and it'll look like all their animations are the same, just a different person. Like I saw that with the recent SFC between Neil and Marco, and it's just everything just looks the
Are
same.
you like talking about theming? Because I mean, you know, we can't exactly penalize somebody for being unoriginal.
yeah.
No, I'm not talking about penalizing someone for it. I'm just talking about something I want to see change.
Like encouragement of doing different stuff.
Exactly, yes.
Oh,
Because
okay.
everything.
You're talking about change in SFC, not
Yeah.
like the
It
policy
seems like
change.
because it seems like in the beginning of every animation, someone teleports in with like lightning or like some type of magic. Like, bitch, walk in.
You know, it's a weird thing because like I actually made a thread like way while back, just for like a bank to come up with any different themes so that people can take on if they don't have anything. But apparently, people really do have this affinity for going with a freestyle sort of deal.
Yeah, but I think creativity is best in a confined box rather than an open canvas, so to speak.
Yeah.
But the theme that I did, like I'm challenging someone right now and they haven't responded so far as I know, is medieval mode. So there's like gonna be no powers, no like dashing and shit. It's gonna be, you can all see it. It's just gonna be armor. It's gonna be
I look
like
forward to that.
medieval and shit.
What
Or
about
like
sorcery?
just like RPG, yeah, lightning bolts and all that shit. So
Fireball.
yeah, I
Gotta
mean,
channel
We
that
can't
spell for
have-
5
like I'm
minutes.
saying, I
Electric
don't want someone to like walk in who looks like he just got raped at a clown's wardrobe and then just like shoot fire, ice and lightning everywhere, which is basically most of the SFC. Tyler, stop.
I'm channeling my inner power.
Are you serious?
One shot power cannon.
But for fuck's sake, how long is this?
Language, young sir.
How long is the SSC you planning to go with, Miles? For a week?
Well, I put the minimum of 3 weeks because school and shit, gotta focus on that and all that good shit.
Yeah.
And, cause usually most people, like, one thing I hate is extensions. Like, they'll set it at 2 weeks and then they'll agree, like, okay, yeah, 2 weeks is fine. Then, like, the day before it's due, can I get an extension for, like, another, like, 10 weeks because insert random shit here, or I don't have enough, or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah.
You know,
like, there's a difference between, like, 1 hour SFCs where the time limit is the time limit to see how much you can get done, like an animation speed shit. And then there's, like, if you have 14 days to do something, you should be able to get something at least presentable done.
In 14 days.
Yeah, my previous MBR, which had like 2 weeks done, I managed to get it done and finish it all in about 1 week, and then I had a week to chill. I probably should have been editing it and refining it and all that stuff, but I felt that it was fine, and at that point I was just like, got a bad taste in my mouth about it.
Yeah.
It's just fine, man. Don't worry about me.
I actually remember, like, when talking about extensions and stuff, a long time ago, I actually MBR, for you who don't know what an MBR is, it's like SFC but on MapleMation. I MBR'd Rishi, or he was called Axel back in the day, and we had 1 week to animate something. I animated a 1.5 minute animation, and then on the last day of due, he's like, "Hey, can I get extension?" I'm like, "No, I can't. I'm going to Finland."
No.
And then he's like, "But I haven't even started yet," and I'm like, "Welp."
Look who's fucked now.
Bad.
Look who's fucked now.
You want some fuck?
Want some fuck?
No, but I couldn't give an extension because I was leaving the country to meet some relatives in a different country.
Which country?
Sexy social
Finland.
over here.
Trashcanistan,
Trash can.
Wow, wild.
That's so.
Trash can, vada vada.
I love you, Miles. I love you.
But while talking about the SSC, what we could change is that we could simplify the ranking system. Cause
Oh yeah, that's definitely something that's happening.
Yeah, we touched up on that in one of the staff meetings. So yeah, we'll
yes.
definitely plan
You know, I really kind of forgot there was even a ranking because it's not really, what do you call it? It's not mentioned much. When I see a ranking system, I'm like, we have a ranking system?
But it's what a lot of people forget is that it's actually pretty beneficial because when you get up to a different rank,
like
you can actually get more points by winning.
Like if a rookie challenged someone above his level, he'd get more points for beating him.
Yeah, but also if you're rank 8th, then you will get 2 points in a normal SFC automatically.
Yeah.
Instead of
like there were like 5 branches in that whole ranking system. Yeah, that's gonna be reduced quite a lot, just so that it's more straightforward and people can easily get it more.
we're probably not allowed to say much about it, but it will probably be better.
But yeah, like essentially, what's going to be happening with SFCs in the future is that it's going to simplify a lot of things. It's going to make it a lot more user-friendly, just so that people can, like, any new person to the community can just jump on it right away and get right down to it.
So you don't have to read a book to understand everything.
Yeah, so it's not too
When I
be
first
reading
came
book.
here, I didn't even know what it was.
At least it's
I
not
had
like
never been to
good.
information.
Oh, the manual for ranking. My
Is
Bible.
is that a geometry book?
No, it's a biology book.
The
Oh.
manual for ranking.
Oh, the manual for ranking.
Let's all raise our manuals.
Oh, my manual.
This is mine.
My manual right here.
You
My
can't see
manual.
mine. All
Yeah,
you can
shit, it's
see is
like
my beautiful
free-
profile picture.
I will
World
raise my
War One.
donger instead.
Raise your dongers, please.
This is
Dr.
mine.
Donger.
Holmes.
My manual is actually a stick of chapstick.
My manual is all this yaoi.
Okay.
What is life?
Getting a bit too hot in here.
Baby, please kill me.
Please kill me right now.
I'm sorry.
Is it just your afro, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm happy to see all of you. I love you.
We are so off topic.
Okay. I guess one last subject that I just kind of want to touch up on that kind of just came up a little recently is that content creators on YouTube are branching out away from YouTube because of all the copyright stuff that's been recently happening.
Yeah.
Like, how so?
One example of this is for anyone who watches JonTron.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has a hub site with a whole bunch of other like content creators like himself.
Yeah, normal dudes.
And he made a video specifically for to tell people to watch their content on normal boots first and foremost, even though it's not exactly something a lot of people would say, mainly because that like even though they like with the popularity they have a good amount of traffic.
Yeah, you can put what you want on there. Like if you want to put a song that's copyrighted because it would be funny or it fit the theme.
Yeah.
You can put it on a website on a video that you made yourself instead of putting it on YouTube where they would just slap the crap out of you with that.
The problem with YouTube's current copyright system is that and I've done like a lot of research and I've seen a lot of videos. It treats every YouTuber as the criminal, regardless of the situation, instead of like having proof. And I think Angry Joe and a lot of other people I watch have addressed this because there used to be a lot of good channels that used to like thrive off of like old content and whatnot, even like old gameplay. And recently there's just been like a threshold of copyright claims just getting thrown out left and right. And the current YouTube copyright system has been very broken. And the reasoning for this is okay. So essentially, here's how it works. Let's say you have a commentary of Grand Theft Auto, for example, and this is an example Angry Joe used. One of his videos, I believe, was taken down because he had like a certain song in there. Now that song played very briefly on the car radio inside Grand Theft Auto, and the reason why it was claimed was because it did not belong to him. But they gave the rights to use that music in the game, but not for Angry Joe to use. So instead of like removing like the small bits of audio that would like be copyrighted, no, they just take credit for the entire video and take the revenue themselves.
That's disgusting.
And there's a problem with that. There's a huge problem with that. The problem is people, and what's worse is people can make these claims off the bat. They don't need any like real evidence for you. You can dispute it, of course, but they don't need any like evidence to like make a claim. And instead of like being proved innocent, like you have to prove your innocence instead of them having to prove that you're guilty. That's that's where where it breaks really, because you need to be like, for them to make a claim, they should have to have like evidence that the content is theirs. But like like there are even false claims all over YouTube, like because there are companies people haven't even heard of that are making claims, and it's just a big old mess. Now, how does this affect JonTron? JonTron does old gaming videos with like little like little free music and stuff there, and he might use references that would relate to other games. And I don't know if he's suffered from any copyright infringement at all, or any copyright claims that he's had to dispute. But a lot of other people have. Retro Gaming, for example, a channel I used to love, has moved off of YouTube completely because of this. Because he had so many things he had to dispute, he just said, you know what, it's not worth my time. So.
Yeah, I feel like, because you're making, you bought this game, all this money, you just put into that game, you record it with your friends, you put it on YouTube, all of a sudden this song played briefly, boom, you have to take it down. But I think that's kind of stupid. You bought the game! I mean, you should be allowed to put it on YouTube since you bought the fucking game.
Yeah.
I mean,
there are like
licenses.
Yeah, and I mean there are people who are like making claims under names that don't belong. Like I can't remember what gaming company announced it, but they were like, we like the ad revenue people get from like making stuff with our content. We thrive off of gameplay commentary because it makes people want to buy our games.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. But then you have people like who are getting claims from that exact same company who said that.
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, I honestly didn't want Minecraft. Like back in like around alpha, I watched people play Minecraft, and at first I really just didn't want the game because I was like, this is not, I don't want it. And then I see gameplay of it. You know what? This game is actually kind of cool. I think I want to buy this game. So really, when you see gameplays, you think like, wow, this game seems really interesting because these people are having fun. Maybe I'm gonna have some fun with this game. I'm gonna go buy this game for like 10, 20 bucks. More money for them, and then the commentators don't really get anything out of it but some views and some happiness of playing the games.
Yeah.
I watch gameplays because I'm poor and I can't buy the game. So yeah. There's that.
And then like there are lots of like other factors like as to why people will watch gameplays, but the point is it doesn't hurt the companies whatsoever. And that like it's something that like Angry Joe has made a few suggestions along with like Richard Review Tech USA and other people I watch, and there have been a few suggestions thrown out there, but none so far followed. And to be perfectly honest, I think Google has made a few very, very questionable decisions with YouTube, and it's very interesting to see where that's going to land in the next couple of years, because this might set them back quite a lot. I mean, like, aside from the whole broken commenting system and now the broken copyright infringement system, you also have partners who are even struggling with this. Like, for example, Machinima, for example. Like, basically, it takes all the partnership programs and makes them divide their members into two different groups. You have the people who automatically get all their stuff approved, everything, no problems, and then you have the people who have to who have monetization capability and most of those rights, but still have to go through the YouTube filter regarding copyrighted content. And unfortunately, most people who join like Machinima and other partnership programs are categorized under the second category, because if you're put in the first category, if you make copyrighted content, if you make that mistake, and basically the partnership program is held liable, so they don't want to have to have a large spectrum of people who have automatic monetization, no problem, approved everything. Because if that were to happen, somebody could just upload a movie with Machinima's partnership and screw them in the ass, because I mean it would just
Well, yeah, but how many people do you think are gonna do that though? If you look at it,
that's the thing. You don't know.
For a site like YouTube, I think the way it can it needs to flourish, or just for it to not decompose into a pile of shit, it needs competition. We need a site that's somewhat identical, like a copy of YouTube or something, like Ustream or whatever it is.
Vimeo.
That's probably Vimeo.
Vimeo, Dailymotion.
Yeah, stuff like that would be bigger, and so YouTube would have to start caring about what it's doing and not changing the formats and all this stuff, and make copyright. It'd make them want to fix it. It'd make it want to be the best. So
exactly,
because they have
you're completely right. To be perfectly honest, if YouTube had competition,
no,
they would literally have to change. They would have to change everything, because if someone was doing what they do but better, they would have to change. They would have to adapt. And because there is no competition, they're just making all these changes without any regard for the community, because of there's no competition. Who's going to tell them no?
Yeah.
Who's going to offer a better alternative? And that's what this eventually becomes. And there are plenty of sites that already do that, but haven't really become influential enough to be substantial.
Right, they have
Dailymotion, Vimeo, Hulu.
Yeah.
Hey Google, if you're listening, you should allow SWF files on YouTube.
Google Plus.
Holy crap!
Or Google, if you're listening, you should leave YouTube alone. That's cool too.
I don't know.
I never thought of that. I never thought of that, to be honest.
That would Bakari.
Yeah.
That's the idea of the century, honestly.
My mustache is erection.
It's like Isaac Newton just walks onto the podium. My mustache is an erection, and then just walks off or some shit.
YouTube, Tony, the.
But yeah, it's just a new thing that's just happening, and it's becoming more and more. It's spreading, and it's kind of sad to see, because call me spoiled, but I kind of prefer it more to be on YouTube just because of how easy it's accessible to be. But then because of all this happening, everyone's all going their separate ways. So I have to go here for this, and here for this, and then it's just way too much. I get that it's just more beneficial for them if you just go to them directly, but
I mean, if you really want to see a very I don't want to say educated, his he's a smart guy. I'm not insulting him or anything, but he's not a doctor or anything. If you want to see, I think, what is a good opinion as to what's happening right now if you guys are interested in Captain Sparkles at all, Minecraft isn't for everybody.
He's cool. He's cool.
But he made a video regarding this subject actually, and if you I'll probably link it in the description or something. If you just check out that video real fast, you'll understand what I mean. He talks about this a lot, and he emphasizes what happened with Minecraft style, and as to why shut up Zeller, as to why that may have happened and why things are moving in the direction they are now. But like I said, like Miles said, competition would probably do YouTube some very good. Yeah. I'm surprised, honestly, that it's not called Google Videos at this point, and that the like button isn't a +1.
Oh my god!
No!
Oh,
that's terrible.
Yeah, it's
because I mean, there are as soon as this happened, there was a backlash beyond belief, and YouTube's just trying to push it back, but it's still there, it's something that's slowly eating back because this is something that we just don't want. There have been plenty of changes to YouTube that we haven't wanted, but this is the final feather that broke the camel's back, and this consumer backlash is going to be a long. I feel this is going to be a very long consumer backlash, and literally as soon as these policies were given out, and as soon as they were enforced, people just started making alternative sites. I've already seen 3 alternatives to YouTube that are under construction currently. And hell, I've even wanted to create my own video streamer for still frame, but the amount of bandwidth I would need to hold would just be
that'd be murder. That'd be murder on you.
Yeah, it would kill my wallet, honestly. I want to if I was gonna do that, I'd wait till I moved to Texas and got financially stable.
Yeah. But
we welcome you over here.
You live in Texas, Tyler?
Absolutely.
Double the Tyler, double the Texas. You heard it right here, folks.
And bigger everything. Everything's bigger in Texas.
It always is.
Is that a subtle penis joke?
Yes. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, before we just completely derail into something completely different, I guess that pretty much does it for this podcast. I'm really happy that we actually got up to 10, because I for one didn't really imagine for this to go very far, but I'm glad that you all can do this and help me with it and simply have fun. So thank you, all of you, and to all of you who are listening.
Yay!
And remember, guys, everything goes better without motion tweens, frame by frame.
And remember, guys, my mustache is erection.
No!
Mm-hmm.